Okay, hello, welcome back. I know it's been a while since I, last played this. Actually, I should probably pause the video for a sec. I used slash scene, so I had someone's IP in the corner if I unpressed the chat again, so I would have rather not had that appear. Okay, let's take these. We can harvest this now, we finally got some more. Perfect. We will need to expand the farm soon though, given how this is going to get a lot bigger, and the farm is going to be one way I can keep powering my you know what you call it, I generally cannot remember, equivalent exchange. Yes, that's it. We are getting a bit, I've been building this slightly off camera a bit because obviously it's going to get boring if we keep just doing this on video, but it's going somewhere. We have enough dirt just to expand it, like 2 on each side, yeah, and we can just throw away the last one. Over here is just going to be our farm. We're going to go for, I don't think there's carrots in this version, no there isn't. So we're just going to go for these here. Obviously we need to wait for that one to fertilize, but we can always put our thing there. That's going to not take that long anyway. So I'm just going to feed all the junk to the energy converter. We need a lot of bronze because we've got refined iron here. Don't know if we have normal iron. I think I did smelt all. Okay, we do. We'll keep one so we could duplicate that. We do need a lot of that. I'm surprised apples do turn into that much. That's pretty nice. We can turn the wheat into that because we can get a lot of food. And we've got steak as well. So we really don't need to worry about food that much. Let's go pop this over here. So today I want to get a lot more upgrades. At least build the base a bit more. We're going to make it go up and it's going to be like modular, so the idea is that we're going to have doors on each side. We can open one each one, so even if we do get nuked, the part that survives is basically going to be most of it. I do need to duplicate some gold as well, so we're going to go head back down into the mines. I do know that we're going to need to use, get some gunpowder, because we're going to, obviously we're going to need to get some catalyst. I don't know what they're called. They're the E2 explosions. The things that explode. Oh god, I'm not very intelligent here, am I? But they're supposed to be bigger than normal TNT, and because we get gravel, I mean we get obviously we get gravel, we get gunpowder from breaking this. I do need torches. So we're just gonna need to pick some up first and then go back. Do I not have any? I have wood here, so we're just going to craft a few torches, okay. Okay, just make 8, and that should be definitely enough. Perfect, 32 is definitely enough. Slash back. Right, let's place some here, just so that no monsters spawn down here. We really don't want to get a nasty surprise when we go back up, or go back down here. We did unearth a few materials as well, which is really nice, some coals, some copper. Obviously better than waiting on EMC to generate or anything else like that. Definitely stuff can spawn up there, but that should be fine. I think we could go slash back in a second, but I'm going to spend a bit of time harvesting all this for glowstone. We've actually gotten quite a surprising amount of material actually. 9 tin, 22 copper and 9 iron, and a lot of gravel that I really want to get rid of because we really don't need to keep hold of that all. I'm gonna actually just grab anything that we see though while we're moving around, because that's going to still be important to collect because we're gonna need a lot of resources. I mean, it is cheaper than just making a EMC energy collector, and I'd rather progress at least so that we can get a lot more videos out rather than just going straight to equivalent exchange and just basically cheating our way there. Okay, now that we're awake, I'm just going to, we've just got a lot of bone, which means I can just basically exchange all the string for that. Because if we get bone from gravel, that means we can basically do a lot more. We really don't need the flint, we can get a lot of that from things anyway, and I think that's all I can left to sacrifice. I'll sacrifice the coal, because at this point we kind of really don't need it anymore. And we will still need to make the special coal, which we are going to do by the way, but I think it's better if we just concentrate on all this here. We have 42 bronze, which is really good. I think this was the recipe, I'm pretty sure it was. No, it was one of these. I thought it was bronze on the top. but I think it might be bronze at the bottom and refined iron at the top. So no. Then what was it? It's that, okay. It does seem like I forget a lot of things quite easily. We'll put the refined iron in first, just to see how many we can get, okay. So it's definitely just 4, unfortunate, but that's fine. We'll be getting more 18 refined iron anyway. Let's put that in the compressor so that we can build the rest of this. Oh, the zombie was there, okay, I heard something burning. Okay, we should be able to get everything. We are going to need to, well, what I'm going to do is make the rest of the glass, okay. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, okay, so we can get 4 on each. So I think that might just be enough. I don't actually think it's enough, but we'll find out. So we've got 28 refined glass here. I'm very sad you can't like duplicate the advanced alloy, but all the reinforced glass, but I can understand why. Because it would make it much more easy without any automation or anything and to just use equivalent exchange too. So we only have one more panel here left to do. I'm gonna have the tops just be reinforced stone. And I think that should be good. This is gonna become the bedroom, so we are going to need to move out the industry from here. We're gonna connect them over, so this one's gonna go that way, that one's gonna go that way, and that one's gonna go that way, so we can keep everything enclosed. That's the main goal here. Okay, we've got copper dust. We can basically make as much tin. I mean, not tin, but it's an easier, faster way than using a furnace at this point. It's just to do this with the dust. I did put it in there, but we can get bronze easily anyway, so that works too. We've got 64. We'll keep 64 all the time, just so that we don't run out of anything. And then we can pop this in here. We do need to get a lot more iron, so we're going to keep pumping this out. I do need to make the Aeternalis fuel though, so I think it was this. Perfect. The alchemical fuel. Alright, we're going to save that. But I'm going to convert all the coal we got into that. I believe to make the... Okay, so I'm going to look up. Okay, so we need to make the Nova Catalyst of the Mobius fuel. And then I believe we can make the Nova Cataclysm. So we make the Mobius fuel first. Perfect. We'll keep an extra one there, just so that we can always duplicate it, so we're going to keep a copy there. I guess we can put, because we haven't got a lot of bronze here, we'll put 20 in there. We can always duplicate this. We're not going to need the glowstones to do that. We need to make the TNT now. There is actually a faster way to do this. Alright, let's go underground to where there's a bit of dirt in a deposit. And then we can convert it to sand. No, I didn't mean to do that, it's C. Well, that also works, but I do wonder if we get an extra thing from the excavation skill from this. I don't really think we do. So it counts as placed, I'm sure. But I'm not entirely sure about this. Maybe we'll uncover stuff. I mean, actually, we could probably just convert a lot of the world into dirt, so it's faster to mine. And then we also get more stuff to fill up the part to expand the island as well. That might be good. So we could basically use the Philosopher's Stone to help us mine a lot faster. Obviously, I've kind of broken the stairway that we were building before. But that should be fine, because that means we might actually, given turning everything into sand, might actually be better anyway, because it means that we can kind of, you know, instantly see if there's ore or any other stuff, or a cave, because it's going to fall into it. So So that's actually very nice. Obviously it's not giving us any extras. Maybe gravel might be one thing that we should be turning into. Unless I think this counts as a standard thing here. So we're not going to get any MCM or XP from this. No, but we're finding ores faster, so that's good. Slash home. Alright, let's make ourselves the TNT. I think it was this. Yep, perfect. I hear something. Alright, let's put the Nova Catalyst here. For now. We're going to put the Mobius Fuel Burst so we can always remember that's there. We don't need that, we just need to have a separate tin ingot there. So we can always use the dust to do this. And that's going to be good. I'm going to fill up the area around here after, well, obviously when we wake up. And build up the zone. So we're going to just pause the video here and I'm going to expand the place. Oh, we found a mine shaft, by the way, so it seems that's very good. This whole thing is actually perfect for us because we're obviously discovering a lot of ore here, which, so we don't exactly need to use the TNT that I was making. It would have been useful, I mean, for excavating a lot, because it does give you all the items, but with the Philosopher's Stone it might be a bit more time consuming, but we're getting sand as well, which is going to be very necessary for expanding the island. You can see up at the minimap that everything we're doing is to expand the island. I'm going to start making tools with the thingy because I'm not going to focus on my MCMMO level right now. I'm more on just getting the resources to basically just expand. That's what we want to do. We want to make this place a massive island where we are going to build our massive base. That's it, really. We want to build this thing tall and also expand vertically, no, horizontally. So that's the main goal with that. I'm going to pop the silver ore in there, might as well. We do need more iron. We'll keep a single Nova Catalyst in there. Electric furnace is going to be used for that. Keep one. Or keep 4, I guess. Put those in there, so we can always go back to make more of that. Pop that in there, we're going to need to make an 8 analysis fuel regardless anyway. So we're just going to pop a lot of the stuff in there as well. I'm going to make spur tools with the emeralds here. I'm going to make a spade and a pickaxe. Perfect. We can get rid of the emeralds because they're not very much useful, to be honest. Silver dust is actually quite a bit, that's really nice. Good. So we need to make more compressors soon when we get enough. We'll leave that on hold for now though, while I expand this more. Alright, there we go, so you can clearly see I'm going to expand to wherever the shallow area as well, since that's a lot easier. When we get a lot of the beach area, that's just to show how much it expands each episode. I think I'm going to use the Philosopher's Stone every time when it gets quite deep with the sandy area. Okay, we could definitely make ourselves Mobius fuel. We can get silver quite easily in this, so I'm not so worried. 8 analysis fuel, perfect. I do believe we kept one in there. Yes, we did. We will put these in here just so that we can get a few of these to copy. There we go. We're going to need to make a better chest soon, which is to be expected. So we're going to go here. 8 analysis fuel can be made to dark matter. I think you need this anyway. Right. We can make an energy collector. We will do that because I do want to make the stuff over time. But I don't want to spend a lot of the thingy doing it. 1 8 analysis fuel is 1 diamond anyway. But we should be able to get a lot of diamond. I don't know if we can make diamond dust though. Industrial diamond. I don't know how those are made, but they seem to act just like a diamond. Macerator. But it's only Nether diamond, so we do need to go to the Nether eventually. We can get coal chunks as well. So I think our goal is... Obsidian's quite easy to get. That's too complicated, to be honest. We will just go to the Nether and start mining for diamonds too. And there's a lot of... There is a lot... Actually, going to the Nether might be a problem, because people can get to our base quickly. We're not going to use this water soon anyway, so I'm just going to do this. Okay. And we're going to go /homes. Home list. List home. How do you know how many homes you have? So now I've just kind of messed up here. So you can only have one home now, I guess. Which is a bit sucky, but that's fine. We're gonna have to get back to where the lava is. I guess I'll just do this. We can take the full damage. There we go. That's also one way to get back there. Okay, we're gonna head down here. Should I think? No, what is this then? Oh, it goes down here, great. Some Nicolite we're gonna take as well. Oh good. I mean that's like an infinite light source here, but oh come on, I mean we can always duplicate it anyway. We'll go back in a second. We're gonna duplicate that, but I'm gonna take this because this does turn into quite a lot of it, so we might as well use this to get enough obsidian. I'm going to put the Nether portal at spawn so that people can't instantly warp to my base. I think that would be better and more safer for me, given how this is probably going to be a prime location that people are trying to get to. That should be enough for 8. Well, very close. We need to make a flint and steel as well, which I didn't think much about. Just pop all that in. And we can get some more of those gravel back down there anyway. Perfect. /back. I do think we did duplicate. Okay, good. So we're going to make ourselves a flint and steel and head to the Nether. And next episode, we're going to be... Did they change the recipe? I swear. What? I guess that makes sense though. I thought they changed it, but it just needs to be perfect like that. Okay. Don't know if we're gonna die, just pop all that in there. /spawn. Obviously the spawn doesn't really... Why did I do that? I put my obsidian in the chest when I was gonna use it. Okay, well, we're going back to spawn. I can see that people have been building things here, so I'm just gonna pop it here. I hope I built it correctly, otherwise it's going to be a bit of a problem. There we go. Hopefully game doesn't crash. And hopefully this... Okay, the server does have Nether. And people already started exploring it anyway. We're quite low down as well. Oh goodness, this is a very, very evil sounding Nether. I do know there is explosive ore. Yep. Okay, so Nether tin ore. Very explosive. We are going to want to mine away from where it could hit us. Okay, this is how we do it safely. Okay, we're gonna macerate. I think we get double ore from all this. This is very good. We're gonna mine a lot here. Looks like someone else was mining here too. But I think given how the Nether's built, like, we can kind of just mine. Just get rid of that. I mean, it doesn't really matter if there's light or not in this zone. So there's ore down here as well. I'm guessing that's Nether tin ore. What is this? Nether gold ore. Oh, perfect. Definitely worth something. Oh my god! Okay, so it doesn't destroy anything when it explodes. That's good. Oh my god, that jump scared me. Oh my goodness. Wow. Whoa. Okay, let's see what's up here. Jump up this way. So nothing. But the whole goal here is to find the diamond. Nether diamond ore is very important. So I guess we're just gonna have to mine this way. I mean, I'm guessing here, but given the why, we should be able to find stuff quite fast. Which, obviously, there's not that much down here. Oh, there's this up here, though. Oh, my god. I guess it destroys... Okay. But how do you tell something's going to explode like that? Regardless, I think this is a great spot to end off the episode, so I'll see you all next time, everybody. I hope you all have an amazing day, and goodbye.